Alright, so we have the Dokkan Awakenings for the free-to-play units in part 2 of the 7th anniversary. And as you can see here, they're all going to be on the 9th. So let's look at their details a little bit. Basically, it's joined forces Goku and Chi-Chi unit. I think it's the very first Goku and Chi-Chi unit that we have. I think that's kind of cool. And they have an active skill right here. This Vegeta's wearing his battle armor that Bulma gave him when he went to train with Whis. And then this Vegeta's wearing his regular armor. So obviously, you know, I kind of figured it's either a transformation or an active skill. But in the details here, it's transformation. Clearly transformation. So I think that's kind of cool. What was kind of funny is Bulma's transformation is literally she's smiling. She's going from frowning to smiling. Kind of funny. So active skill, transformation, and then just an LR. I mean, he doesn't. These three don't have an active skill or a transformation, but they're on very few category teams. This one's Hybrid Saiyans, Majin Buu Saga, and joined forces, and then this one's only joined forces in Vegeta's family. This one's only joined forces in Goku's family. Moving on, we have the EZA details for the 7th anniversary EZAs being released on the 10th of February. So let's take a quick look at these details. So this Goku's going from 100% to 130% for his leader skill. Across the board, HP, attack, and defense. Before his Extreme Z Awakening, he just seals super attack, but afterwards he's he raises defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to enemy, and steals super attack. That's actually excellent. This unit can tank already, and the fact that they're just adding on to the way this unit works, I think is fantastic. So being able to raise defense and how much damage reduction he has in his passive, built into his passive against movie bosses or pure Saiyans, plus getting ki, he's gonna be a monster tank. And then his passive, ki +3, attack and defense plus 100% before his EZA, afterwards it's 150%. And then he randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key spheres, and then attack defense plus 7% in addition per key sphere obtained, whereas before his Extreme Z Awakening it was per rainbow key sphere obtained. Now it's just per key sphere obtained, and then an additional attack and defense plus 77% with 2 or more rainbow key spheres obtained. Passive is just synergy upon synergy of what this unit is about. Not only does he help himself out, he helps other units out as well. Very pleased with this EZA for sure. And his hidden potential, I would suggest getting probably full crit. I think his best build would be full crit, just because his passive isn't really geared towards getting additionals. It's more gonna hit hard right off the bat by collecting key spheres. Why not do full crit to make sure he has a better chance at dealing the most and maximum amount of damage that he can deal? And he has a great link set, And then we have the EZA details for God Vegeta before his Extreme Z Awake. So he's basically, you know, his leader skills basically changed the way God Goku's did, except he's strength, leading strength type. And then greatly raises attack, causes supreme damage to enemy, and greatly lowers defense. I believe greatly lowers defense is the only difference. Yes, it is. And then ki +3 in attack and defense plus 150% as part of his passive skill. High chance. I wish it was guaranteed, but that's besides the point. High chance of guarding all attacks, plus an additional attack and defense plus 77% for 3 turns after receiving an attack. That can be good in combination with guarding all attacks, as long as he's able to get that chance to guard all attacks. Medium chance of launching an additional super attack. Great chance of stunning the attacked enemy when there is a movie bosses or pure Saiyans category enemy. This Vegeta's looking pretty good, other than the fact that this high chance of guarding all attacks stayed the same. But out of these two, this is God Goku and God Vegeta. God Goku, I think, is definitely somewhat better than this God Vegeta, because Goku's got a lot going for him in his passive skill, and just overall is easier to work with. But next we have this TEQ Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta getting his EZA as well. And so instead of increasing the HP, attack, and defense from plus 150% to 160%, decided to give him 170%. So let's get on to a super attack and passive, see what changed. Super attack greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage to enemy. Same thing, except greatly lowers defense. Passive, passive actually got quite a bit lengthy. Okay, that's okay though. Attack and defense plus 150%. Extreme class enemies attack and defense minus 20%. High chance of guarding all attack, or high chance of attacks being effective against all types. I think this right here, they could have changed that. They could have changed it to something like effective against all types on the very first super, or something like that, to make it guaranteed. This high chance stuff is especially with things like this. All the other Super Saiyan Gogetas, I mean, that's basically their signature thing, is they are effective against all types. I don't know why they couldn't have made him effective against all types. So he has an additional attack and defense plus 25% for 5 turns, which each super attack performed. With that part right there alone, you'll definitely want to get as many additionals in as possible on this unit, changing them if necessary from crit to additional, depending on if you have this unit rainbowed or whatever, however you built this unit before. And he's a TEQ unit, so he has built-in crit, so you can't get rid of the crit chance all the way. What I really like about his passive is probably my favorite thing in here about it. Great chance of evading enemy super attack and countering with tremendous power. I think that's very valuable. It's gonna be fun to see what this Gogeta is gonna do, what kind of damage it's gonna do. Overall, this unit's gonna be very much improved for sure, and it's just, it's a great chance of evading. That's insane. It's actually really good. It's actually really good. And the fact that they bumped his leader skill up to 170%, you know, it makes this guy relevant. I did make a video where if they just bump his leader skill up to 160%, I just don't know how viable or relevant they can make this guy, but they bumped it up to 170%, so that makes him relevant. Moving on to Omega Shenron, the physical Omega Shenron. Now we have a proper Shadow Dragon Saga category leader, whereas it was only 150% before, now it's 170% across the board. He only greatly lowered defense before his EZA, now he's raising defense as well. And then his passive, quite a bit better than his normal passive, because his normal passive, he's not really getting any defense whatsoever. But in his EZA, he's actually debuffing enemies as well as building up his attack. And the link skills he has are not bad. I mean, he's going to link up well with the new LR Super Saiyan 4s, especially with this GT link, because that's every GT character in this game. They're going to have that link. Let me know in the comments below which EZA is your favorite. I'll see y'all in the comments. Thanks for watching. I appreciate y'all. Until next time. Bye, y'all.